Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Bought a rich America bought me a house.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Well, these two teams, the Falcons and the Vikings, have met 30 times since the Falcons' inaugural year in the league back in 1966. And the Vikings winning 19 of those games, but maybe the most memorable game between the two was a Falcons victory. That was in the NFC Championship game back in January of '99. Gary Anderson missed a field goal to potentially win it at the end of regulation, and then the Falcons would get the victory in OT 30-27, and they were off to the Super Bowl. It'll be a loss of one, and they're going to face a third down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Ben Gideon drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. Cook. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I remember the first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV. Called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you watched a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. From the 24, Cousins. It's hauled in by Dodson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 12 yards there and a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 9-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, let's go.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you pumped the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took...
And he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you run into big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down and about the length of the football. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. First down, here's the run with Cook. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Play fake. Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Here's Freeman. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Ryan to throw. It's caught. Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Here's Bailey now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Ryan. Jones has it. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
54 mark, 54 mark. Check, block 54, block 54. Hey, over. Block 50.
Now it's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On third down, Ryan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
4.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. He decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left half. Bailey's kick is good, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half. And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it. And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Vikings. Thielen. 75 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hold now even deeper, and they need a big drive here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephen Weatherly. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. It's a give to Freeman running right. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And this one brought in by Sanu. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, faster.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Cousins on first down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. And Diggs has it. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Bailey got the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
No. Because I'm ready to move my bed.
On the field now as they will send this one away.
Fuck no, this shit heavy as a
Fielded a
bitch.
few yards into the end zone.
My sister here, but
And the decision to bring
fuck
it out,
she.
a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
I got my costume.
Tell what?
I got my costume. I didn't buy my costume, but I had my idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that every year, which is purge.
You're fucking gay.
I just like that.
Well, that's set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
She was just like, shit, yeah, let me know, because then I'm going to know with you, so I'm going to try to get a bunch of people that's coming in on there.
Here's Ryan. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Ben Gideon able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So the sack pushes him back.
I mean, I ain't tripping. I mean, if I don't honestly find a costume, I'm gonna go to the little costume store probably next week and see if I find something. If not, then I'ma just, I don't know. I don't know.
And the punt team's gonna be summoned on fourth down.
That's like the easiest thing I can think of. You got to get a mask, some blood, a weapon, and just put like some all black clothes on. I'm just gonna put a little.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
All black leotard. He just called it a damn way there. I don't know.
A first down throw for Cousins. He's got the first down inside the 10. Well, he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Hey, yo.
3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point try by Bailey.
I mean, yeah. I never seen you throw up, but
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5.
I will hope
he
not.
knocks another one through to
I will
extend
hope
the lead.
not.
Yeah, I was still from camera.
Hey, yo.
Now to kick this one away,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
off it goes.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
That's
If not, then I might go the purge route and do face paint.
And he'll
But
wind
I
up
don't
about
know.
4 yards shy of where he would
Face
have been if
paint.
he'd taken a knee as they'll start at the 21-yard
I don't know.
Oh my God, Greg. You're stressing me out.
But I really want to do something. I just don't know who the fuck,
About set
what
to
the fuck I
begin
want
their
to
next
be.
drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, constant turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term
I'm last minute as fuck.
offense take care of the defense take care
I
of
said
the
I'm
offense.
last minute
That
as
didn't
fuck.
happen on the last possession. It's a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
I can't even say I didn't know if I was going because it's my own shit. So
It's your fucking shit.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Gideon, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
But I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just shake my ass with a bunch of bitches? No, I mean, that's fine. I can do that.
I mean, yeah.
Gotta
Pretty much.
assume this defense will be
That's the
charging
plan
again
for
here. It's
bitches
2nd
to
and
overpower
15.
niggas.
Here's Ryan.
Of course
And
it
it's
is.
intercepted. He's trying to give it to Ridley. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Gotta go.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Now Bailey to tack on the extra point.
Practice is weird. But I still can't be like, oh yeah, man, no, I was such a child and fuck. I still gotta
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.